Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hello, everyone. Well, it's your one and only, true and only one, gracious host, true and one and only, yeah, gracious host, Rico's Aquariums. Welcome back. This is Aquarium Talk and everything in between, episode 29. We're going to hit 30 tonight. Yeah. Get back to the topic. Sorry, I'm having some chips, waiting on dinner. I was going to leave and go get some, but I think I'm going to have some bratwurst or Italian sausage, some mac and cheese, something like that. How's everybody doing? Anyway, now you got me smacking my gums over here. Let's see what's going on. Make sure everybody's getting the notifications. And so the topic, what is the topic? The topic is, what is the best saltwater aquarium? Thought it was a good topic. I think it's a topic that most people are going to get into this hobby, kind of want to know. So what are? I thought I would kind of do some fishing around on it and try to figure that out for myself. Let's see. So there are several different aquariums out here. I have some behind me as well. And Fowler, of course, is the best. Probably so. It'd probably be the easiest to take care of. All right. So probably the easiest to take care of. Don't mind me. I'm like really hungry. So these barbecue chips are like smacking right now. Anyway, what is going on? All right. So a couple things we can talk about today are innovative marine, Red Sea, water box, coral life, probably the Fluvo, Evo, SCA, Starfire, and Red Sea Nano Max, or whatever. So these are like what they say the 7 top rated reef tanks for the next whatever. I like the one out of Australia. What is it? Mind telling me? I don't know. What do you think about Planet Aquarium? Planet Aquarium is another one. So add Planet Aquariums to that list as well. Yeah. I'm just going by what, whatever. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. So what do you think are the top, or should I say the best tanks out there? In your guys' opinion, what's the best saltwater aquarium and why? Why do you feel it's the best saltwater aquarium? That's the question. Not everybody's probably getting notifications either. So, I apologize, guys, but I gotta wait till food gets done, and I haven't ate all day. Not even breakfast. Coffee, Monster. That's it. It looks really nice, all in one. All right. Glass versus acrylic. All right. I mean, we can talk about it. and what do you think is best? Do you think it's best, the best aquarium out there is acrylic tank or glass tank? And reasons being, CAD aquariums. Mm-hmm. That's a very good topic too. So the running for aquariums, and reasons why. I would go for glass. Um, Easier. Yeah, acrylic is easier to scratch. Yeah, yeah. I would agree on that. What I do like about acrylic, if it wasn't so easy to scratch, I mean, yeah, you can fix it and you can buff it out. Glass, you're kind of whatever. I mean, it can be done. Glass, just depending on how deep or whatever. Um, is just how light it is. And for the most part, you don't have to really worry about the seams failing on an acrylic versus glass. So, not saying that they can't. It's just the chances are like slim to none. It's a weld versus, silicone. The best way to clean acrylic aquariums without scratching. Um, Good luck. Don't have sand in your aquarium, probably. Don't have sand. But the thing is, coralline algae can actually etch in to, if you allow it to grow on acrylic, it can actually etch into it, believe it or not. So I like the acrylic aquariums that the guy in Washington builds. He built a 800 glass for aquarium. Oh, go out. Mm-hmm. Silicone. I feel it's impossible not to scratch acrylic. Yeah, I do too. I feel like it's one of those things that you just know it's going to happen, and hopefully it's not too deep when it happens. Um, I don't feel that you can have that aquarium and just simply not scratch it. I mean, people think glass is hard to scratch. And I personally, my opinion, feel like glass is not hard to scratch. Actually, I feel glass is pretty soft. Is it soft than an acrylic? No. I feel like it's a little harder to obviously to scratch than acrylic. Um, but you can scratch it. It's it glass is soft. Mm, B12. I need some of that. I feel like crap still, but anyway, yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things. So when it comes to like the innovated marine Nouveau Fusion, what do you guys think about that tank? Honestly. Anybody? Not everybody answers at once. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. I personally do not like AIO aquariums. Hmm. I like having a sump. Ethan said, I like having a sump. I personally like having a sump too. So he's saying he doesn't like a AIO all in one. aquarium. He personally likes having a sump. Why is that? Can we ask and get your opinion on that? I totally agree. I mean, with you on that. I personally prefer a sump. Um, I like a little sump. Yeah, yeah. What's wrong with Red Sea Reefer? Nuvo Fusion, is that the 40-gallon built in? Probably. It's all in one. Yeah. You know, all in one style. Easy space to put equipment in filtration. Yeah. Definitely for me. That's definitely something that reasons why I like a sump as well. What do you guys prefer? Small aquarium or large aquariums? Most of you guys. The pros and the cons. Do you think there's any cons to owning like the innovative marine um, Nuvo Fusion? I mean, it does have high, um, they say high clarity glass, integrated filtration system with room for a skimmer and heater, and has enough room for rock, inverts, and fish, and comes with a DC pump. Um, do you think, what do you guys think about that? And what would be the cons to that? I'm just picking out stuff that people said, and then researching and just kind of, excuse me, kind of just going with the flow of the topic. I also find them very interesting. All sorts of critters and the sump. Yeah, that is true. Really cool. All the life. Yeah, around 100 to 200 is my personal size. As far as aquariums, I have more luck stabilizing the tank having a large sump. Then I can also break the return to add a UV algae scrubber and live rock chamber. Very good points. Very good points, Ethan. Um, I prefer tanks that come without a sump, mm, meaning separate sump. Or you could put a sump on separate, not all in ones. I got the cheapest tank by Aquarium. What was that? The Aquarium what? Acrylic and beam animal overflow. Go from there myself. There you go. Hmm. Somebody says the Red Sea tank. What about the Red Sea tank? And that would be the next one. Red Sea's been around a long time since I've been in this hobby, by the way. I remember taking big pumps and they made this Red Sea. I don't know if they still make it anymore. They made this control box and it had little buttons in the front, like 1 through 4, and you hook up a pump and then you can create waves. That's how it was a box that you hooked up your pump to, and then you could create different waves or made your pump do certain things to actually create a wave. That is probably one of the first times that I remember creating waves. But I had big dumb pumps like this, like mag jets with holder suction cups in my tank, like holding this huge pump literally inside my tank, and then trying to on off like create. Yeah, believe it or not, they've been around a very long time. Red Sea, you know. My friend has dual sump on a custom glass tank from Fish Tanks Direct. It's a nice setup. 15-year-old interested. 3 return on each sump. Interesting. 3 returns on each sump. That way I can buy what I want. Oh, yeah. Acrylic. That said, I've been doing custom for more than a few years now. Glass seams split. Glass seam split. Never again. Oh, there you go. Yes, old school Rio pump. Or those not algae free maxi jets. What do you think about eShop sumps? That's a good question. I don't think they're a bad sump. I had one. I mean, and it probably was just a really tight sump, but I think on a setup, I don't think they're bad. I mean, not at all. I mean, I think I think the one I had and I got from somebody, but I think it was very tight. The sump was just a very tight um, chambers, like the way it was. But other than that, I think it serves a purpose. That's just me. Things I went to build an aluminum stand with a fish room behind it. I'm still dead set on a Planet Aquarium tank. That's kind of where I'm at for behind me, a Planet Aquarium tank. Seriously. Wooden stand versus metal stand. I prefer framing tech or 80/20, but I like what I got when I did the big build of my tank. And I love the way the stands are personally. So, as well. So we already talked, we said innovative marine, we said Red Sea. Next is Waterbox. Waterbox. What do you guys think? 80/20 or framing tech, very nice. Yeah, what do you guys think about the water box? Water box looks nice. I just don't like sumps. Okay. So, love my water box. No complaints. Internal overflow versus external versus internal overflows. Well, internal, you're taking up more space. External, you're not. You got more space in your aquarium. Water box overpriced. I haven't looked at the price of water box, to be honest. Water box nice. Just so, do you think water box is more expensive than a Red Sea? And what is the best tank out there? So we're talking about these tanks, and let's just try to look up. You know what? Let me look up some pros and cons. Okay, so let's go to like the Red Sea Reefer. Okay, let's see what they say about Red Sea Reefer. Right. So it says here the Reefer series is designed to provide a based aquarium system that can be customized by the aquarist. Okay. You'll be able to build your own tank from a virtually unlimited choice of LED lights, filtration, media, circulation pump, and controllers of your choice. Reefer series aquarium range from 34 gallons up to 200 gallons. And consider the aquarium if you're an advanced aquarist, comfortable with choosing your own lighting and filtration system. The Reefer series is popular for building a reef aquarium containing live rock, SPS, LPS corals. The pros on the Red Sea Reefer is sleek, rimless glass, strong marine grade plywood cabinet with adjustable feet. All plumbing is pre-installed. Sump includes skimmer chamber, silent regulated downflow system with emergency overflow, an automatic top-off system with reservoir. Cons, it says none. And then your water box. Now, I don't know the prices of these neither, by the way. And by the way, guys, if you guys just now coming in, see you guys forget to hit the thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Smash those thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So water box aquarium saying, combined with a beautiful ultra clear, low iron glass, handcrafted workmanship to create beautiful reef ready aquariums. The aquariums are constructed with beveled glass for smooth, clear edge and rimless tops. Red Sea versus water box win. Yeah, there you go. The aquarium stand uses high quality material in a UV cured water resistant finish. That's interesting to me because it's putting it different than what they said on like a Red Sea Reefer. Let's see their choice. Choice. Yeah, that's kind of way I like how they, how they said that. The Peninsula series of Reef Ready aquariums is designed to be viewed from both sides. The overflow system is mounted on the end of the tank, okay, for a clean look. Reef water box aquariums are made in the traditional front view design. The overflow is mounted on the back of the aquarium. The overflows are made of smooth glass instead of plastic. This makes it easier to clean and free of algae. Hey, I do prefer if you're going to have like an overflow, like a glass, not a plastic or ABS or whatever they use. I think glass is going to be easier to clean, easy to maintain, easy to stay algae free, and just easy all the way around. I do agree with that statement. Both styles of the aquarium come pre-drilled with a filter, sump, overflow system, and plumbing. You can customize the tank, your own lighting system, return pumps, protein skimmer, and filter media. Basically the same as the Red Sea Reefer there, besides I think the glass on this one. The aquarium stands are a contemporary design. That's nice. And finish that fits into any decor. Aquarium sizes range from 70 to 220. So they got 20 gallons more over, if I'm not mistaken, than the Red Sea Reefer. The Red Sea Reefer, though, starts at 34, I believe, gallons, and they start at 70. So pros on this one is ultra clear glass, whisper quiet, overflow design. All plumbing is pre-installed. Includes a filter sump and auto top-off reservoir. And allows you to customize the filter and lighting system. Cons, it says none. So, yeah, I think that's a good topic too. Red Sea versus water box. Now, I do have a Red Sea aquarium, as you guys know. It's in the garage as well. We're going to do a different tank up here, obviously, to talk about, and I do reviews and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about that and all that. But it almost makes me want to see a water box aquarium. Now, I wonder if I can get one next. Maybe I should do both. I'll do my planet because I really want my planet aquarium. Maybe I'll do something else in this room. Don't hold me to it. That's a lot of water, right? I don't want to do it. I am already kind of whatever because I am on the floor and I might have to reinforce my floor joists underneath, which I will do. Don't get it twisted. I will do that, and it's in an area where I can't do that, and it shouldn't hurt me at all. So I might consider doing that. When it comes to that. That's very interesting, though. Water box is sexy. Rico, they do 20 gallons. Oh, okay. Well, I just Googled and looked and seen it says, aquarium sizes ranges from 70 to 220. So maybe this is just an old post or something. I don't know. I didn't get into all that, but yeah, that's cool. Cat Reefer 1500 S2 and be amazed. Okay. Tom says, the only thing I don't like about my water box is the overflow. I can't keep up with my flow. What? I started to knock out some teeth. Can't keep up with the flow. So do you think, so you probably are using a pump more than what those teeth were rated for. You're probably pushing more than what it was rated for, Tom. I think that's what I think you're. I think that's what it is. Okay, so yeah, you're pushing more through your filtration, and obviously it can clog up. You got to keep your teeth clean. But I think coralline algae is all over the teeth and will stop the flow tremendously. Got to keep it clean. Yeah, that too. You got to love when your parameters are on point because coralline algae just grows like nobody's business. Oh, yes, it does. That sounds like a pump pushing too much. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Planet Rocks it out. I'm really digging. Like I said, the planet. I think I'm going to do like an all white. It's everything's white back here, so like white stand and stuff. We'll see. So we'll get a white stand back here. The tank. I'm thinking about these Orphic bars, and I'm thinking about going with the Radion G5s. People are asking me. I don't know anything about the G5s. I did talk to my friend West Coast, and I think Tom has the G5s too. West Coast says they're worth it. Okay. He says he enjoys them. I know it's a split on that. I'm not a big fan jumping when new technology comes out. Anybody knows me, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon, but I will talk about it up to what I think I know. I won't. It's not giving an accuracy of whatever. And then, I just personally feel like you need to use things to whatever, even if it's just a test, for test purposes only or something. But anyway, can coralline algae be green? Oh, it can be green, pink, red, purple, orange, whatever. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I'm G4. Okay, so Tom's G4. I thought you bought them. Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was somebody else. Because I remember when it came out, people were cracking the housings or whatever was cracking. I heard they fixed that problem. I have Orphic bars on 8-bill T5 Orphics are nice. That's what I've been hearing. People ask me about these Orphics. I know nothing about it. Now, I will say a friend at Top Shelf asked me about them and seeing if, if Saltwater Aquarium could, has them or what, because Top Shelf wanted some too. And I think they got them and they use them and they love them. Now, that's another topic. Now, I've used reef rights. All right. I want to see about these Orphics, and is the Orphics better than reef bite? That's a topic that I like to talk about, and I like to get into. Just saying, I'm good friends with Tulio and his wife and stuff like that. I love those, love them. Love them. I got to be honest, but at the end of the day, I got to give credit where credit's due. You know what I mean? And You know, even though Tulio does the reef rights and these Orphics are, you know, out doing something, I need to know that. I think that's something I have to know, and I'm willing to. I'm willing to find out. So I would like to see what it does to these cores. Like I want to see the fluorescence of these cores. Now I'm gonna be honest. I got a little taste of this at Top Shelf and what they look like, but I need them for myself. So I think that's going to be my lighting. I gotta let you. We gotta figure that out. I gotta figure that out. So, just saying, you need a lot of G5 to keep up with the G4s. I can't run my lights 9 inches off the water. You got it for real? On that one time? I don't know. You know, I mean, I guess we have to ask the West Coast. Also, with that being said, Tom, you know, with that, he said Orphics looks so good, but customer service was bad. Maybe it's better now. Oh, okay. Well, we need to know these things. Customer service, we talked about that too, man. Got to have great customer service. Also, what is Worldwide Corals using on their lagoon? Is those G5s or G4s? And they are using a lot, but they way up there, you know, too. And they're having great success. So that is a good question on that. I need to know. I need West Coast. He probably didn't get notifications, so it is what it is. 50-gallon is $3,000. CAD 50. Excuse me. And I'm not trying to change the subject. Are you telling me that a 50-gallon aquarium costs $3,000? I don't care what it's made of. Run. Okay, I retract my comment. Okay. You mean anything that you said? I didn't get to see everything that you did or said. Look on algae bar. I switched to G5s. Okay. What do you think about the G5s? Red Sea gonna run you $3,000 easy. In Canada? No, I'm a 50-gallon. I'm saying a 50-gallon aquarium. James K. Yeah, the 50-gallon aquarium, $3,000. No way, buddy. Not in a million years would I ever do that. That's an LPS tank with worldwide. That's an LPS tank at Worldwide, right? I don't know if it's an LPS tank. I think it's I don't think it's LPS. I think it's just a lagoon, right? I think there's ain't there SPS in there, or is it just LPS? I'm not sure what they have in there. I haven't been down to see that yet. The mangrove tank at the front. Yes. Yes, the mangrove. The big boy. Bunch of different stuff. Yeah. Like what though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to let this grow. I wonder if I should let this really grow. Just like, I need to get some rubber bands in here. Anyway, I'm hungry. Might take a break after this one, but yeah, I got a 65-gallon with tank overflows for 200. Yeah. I think it's a mixed reef. I don't know. That's what I'd like to know, though. I know the lights are very high from my understanding. So anyway, what about the core life, the BioCube? They also say that's available 16 and 20 gallon size. What do you guys think about BioCube as a tank? I mean, as a reef tank. What do you guys, how do you guys feel about BioCubes? I'm just wondering. Just wondering. Anybody? Yeah, they have G5s. Reef Builders just did an article this month. Okay, G5s. All right. I'm going to use them. I think I'm going to go with those. I think I'm going to go with those. I think I'm going to look into with a light mode. I've seen great stuff out of them with the light mode. So the BioCubes. And what about the Fluvo? What about the Fluvo Evo? 13 and a half gallon. I like it. I'm not a big fan. You know what? I'm not a big fan of small tanks, even though I got some behind me. I really ain't. Um, I see me using a small tank. Now, look, just hear me out here. I know people are going to be like, what? All right. For example, like the Evo, the Fluvo Evo. Okay. That one, a 13 and a half gallon aquarium, right? Honestly, I see me buying a bunch of chocolate chip starfish and cutting them up into small pieces, creating a very soft, feel me out, my version, creating a very soft, okay, environment. Like some zoas that don't grow too rapidly, some high end, not very fast growers, some maybe a bounce mushroom in there or so, small little, other little things, right? Not GSP or anything, but other things is not going to really take over too much. Uh, but maybe, like I said, bounce mushroom, maybe jawbreaker mushroom, a couple different zoas, create a nice soft ecosystem with right, harlequin shrimp, a pair that you can maybe get some babies from. Use it as a nice ecosystem to see if you can rear up and get them to mate and have, like, that would be my dream tank on a small scale. Using the small tanks for stuff like that. What do you guys think about that? I like that idea. Maybe I will do two. I only got a couple. I don't know, man. I personally think, I don't know. I haven't even opened these up yet. I need to do a unboxing. I need to do an unboxing. I need to set up a table and do a proper unboxing of these aquariums and see what I'm going to do. I haven't yet. I need to, though. Yeah, I think I do. I think I got to get a hold of Aqua FX too. I need some advice. I need to get some. I actually need them to. I need to do something to get a big catalytic chamber and of carbon and stuff too. Yeah. Before going into, I think I want to run that into or after, pre or after, for making my water station or salt water. I don't know. What do you guys think about that, though? I think I like that. What kind of light mode on the BioCube? Oh, good point on the BioCube. Um, what type of light, too? For like, I don't know what type of light I would use on the Fluvo for that one on a 13 and a half. I don't know what type of LED. I definitely would do an LED. Would I do a protein skimmer? Probably not. I'll probably keep it very, very minimum filtration. Water changes on such a small aquarium, and watching Kessel A80, maybe. You know what? You know what? We might, you know what? Maybe I'm going to build this room. Maybe I'm going to do 2 tanks over here. My desk here, my big tank here. Maybe I should just plan this to be a real fish room. Maybe I need to go buy some more flooring too. Another box or 2 of flooring just in case I ever ruin this. I can replace it. I might need to go buy a couple more boxes. I shouldn't. It should be fine. But hey, if not, I'll have to cut and put a transition piece at the door and find some type of new flooring. In that case, I'd probably just put ceramic in for this room. Maybe I should have done that. Anyway, I like it. A Kessel A80. That might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. Or does it? Does they come with its own? Does it come with its own LED in that? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know about the mini, but depends on the setup. I have a bunch of different ones. Typically DIY, essential. My personal favorite, hands cute. Okay. What about the SCA Starfire Aquarium 50 gallon? That is another aquarium. Once again, let me help you guys out. I'm not a big fan of small aquariums. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not. But I have to be open-minded here. I would use a lot of these small aquariums to be species specific, like zoas and mushrooms and all kinds of stuff like that. I would keep certain like inverts in each one of these aquariums. All BS aside, I would keep like harlequin shrimp. I would want to keep a pair of those and see if I can get them to mate and rear their own babies. Now, is that possible? I don't know. I think they definitely will have babies. Now, what they do or whatever is another thing. I would do peppermint shrimps in one. I would do cleaner shrimps in the other ones. Blah, blah, blah. Like I would do certain things in these tanks. Don't get it twisted. 50-gallon aquarium, I definitely would want that to be, none of these really I would want SPS. A lot of these I would want on a soft coral scale. Now, like a green slime or something in with one of these or something like that, maybe, something that's a little bit more tolerant and hardy, been around a long time. But a 50-gallon SCA Starfire Aquarium, I could see myself running that as well. And then the Red Sea Max Nano. What do you guys think about that? Once again, I don't know if I would put fish in these. And I'm just being honest. But like on the SCA, I could even see myself that 50, just a straight NIM tank and a pair of exotic clowns. I think I would be fine with that. I think it would be perfect. I think it would be easy. I think it'd be beautiful. The whole 9 yards. I can see myself doing that. once again, like the Red Sea Nano Max aquarium. What about that? You know, um, you know, don't know. What do you guys? Has anybody? Hmm, I don't know if anybody had the Red Sea Nano Max. Once again, I don't have it, so I don't know. I don't know what is it? You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what's in these boxes. You know, not to be funny. This one says, you know, fragile. I don't have anything to open this up with. Let me see something. I don't even know what I have over here. I don't. Let me see. Let me see if I can open up one for this live stream. I just want to peek. I want to peek. That's one of those tanks I wish I had a picture of to look at. She had dedicated pods. Okay. This one here might be two tanks in one. Let me see. These are tanks that I would like to talk about anyway, so I gotta see what they are though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to do a talk on that. You know what that is? Know what that is? Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Anyway, so yeah, definitely the fluval. I do got to get this room tightened up and figure out so we can get these tanks going and what I'm going to be putting on my desk here. So those are some of the tanks. A lot of people do. I see there's a lot of opinion. I don't see a lot of opinions on some of these other tanks, but people made their voices heard on the Red Sea Reefer and Waterbox. I wonder why that the competition is real there. I hear a lot of good things about Waterbox as well. I hear a lot of good things about Red Sea Reefer. I've heard problems with Red Sea Reefer as well. I can't say I've heard anything yet on Waterbox. Have any of you guys know anything, or do you own a Waterbox? I know Tom Reefman has a Waterbox. What's the deal? You know, have you heard any bad things about them? What to look out for? Any complications with their equipment or anything like that? Can anybody tell me? Let me know, please. That has it. Just wondering. Wait on. Nothing bad water box. Some of the Red Sea or the reefers had bad silicone, mostly on the 750 XXL, I believe. Silicone, front pane. How many of those front pane or the silicone issue on the front pane of the Red Sea reefers, was it just 750 or is it across the line? I'm just kind of wondering. Is it just to one size or was it on multiple tank size? And there's a reason I ask. And I'll be probably bringing up that discussion at some point too, just so everybody knows. So, but it seems like there's a lot of people that are, I've seen and heard on a few other separating, but mostly on 750. Okay. And that is the front pane. Is that what their separation is coming from? The front pane, the front glass. I did hear about support, the center bracing. I did hear about that. Center bracing issues. So, but anyway, yeah. So we got Planet Aquarium, we got Fluvo, we got SCA, we got a bunch of different tanks. Can anybody say what exactly is the best tank out there when it comes to for a reef aquarium? What is the best tank out there? Anybody knows that? I don't know if anybody knows that. What is the best saltwater aquarium? I don't think we ever like truly answered that. I don't know if that is an answer, something you can answer, because I think it's like to each his own. And Douglas says custom. I would probably have to say custom too, because you could do it the way you want it. Depends on the budget. That does too. But let's just stick to non-custom. What is the best tank out? I was thinking about doing an Elos tank, but you know what? I don't know. I think Elos is just, I think people would buy Elos. Like if I ran an Elos tank and, ran it and see it, whatever, I think people would probably step up and buy more of it. But I don't see a lot of people buying Elos tanks. And I don't know why, besides, and that's kind of why I backed off a little bit. I was going to get one, and I don't see a lot of people buying them for whatever reason, and maybe because of the price. But I mean, that's never kept anybody from really doing anything anyway. So I don't know. It sure the hell isn't what I have. I like that answer, dude. Oh, that's a good one. Elos isn't for the faint of heart. Yeah, I've seen their aquariums, obviously. I did their aquariums. I ain't even gonna lie. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I think, sometimes it is what it is, but I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely really an expensive aquarium. So we'll see. Oh, kids are in trouble. But anyway, saved up the disposable income. Right. Yeah. I'm good. Just got done cooking chicken and dress. Okay. Wife can't. You better leave her alone, poor wolf. Help her. Mine's couldn't cook neither, but now she can. I taught her. But I grew up, standing over my grandma's shoulder, pulling a chair up to the oven and watching her cook. So I love watching my grandma cook because she made things that I wouldn't eat taste so good. So I wanted to know, and now I know I can cook my butt off. So it paid off. You know, she never measured anything. There was no measuring. Everything was from scratch, and biscuits and gravy and everything. You know, garden. We went out there and picked, you know, the vegetables and all that straight from the garden. Like grew it ourselves, you know, as a kid. And I learned a lot, and I miss those days, to be quite honest. It sucks getting older. It sucks, period. But yeah, so or reef kit is the new range. Okay, yeah. 120 runs around 3K-ish for the tank and almost as much for the stand. Around 6K-ish out the door. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Um, yeah, yeah, same with mine, kind of whatever. Yeah, so but she's learned, you know, 13 years or so later, um, 12 years, 13, something like that. I better get the right number right before she asks me, and I say it wrong and get my head knocked off. But anyway, um, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know if there's a true answer to that. So the topic of today, or to this live stream, if you're new coming in, was what is the best saltwater aquarium? The answer is I don't think there's an answer. I think it's what your pockets can afford, what your budget is, what do you consider the best aquarium for your living arrangements, your space. Ultimately, it comes down to your opinion. Like how I did that. Um, it's your opinion on what you think is right for you. Nobody can tell you what is the right aquarium out there or the best aquarium out there. Um, Everybody's going to experience something with the same aquarium or not the same aquarium. And what their experiences are going to be their own personal opinion. Nobody can honestly tell you what is the best aquarium out there. Everything has faults and flaws. Okay, you could take the same aquarium from the same manufacturer and have a perfect run of 100 aquariums. But when you get to 101 and 20 after that, they have flaws for whatever reason because they're being mass produced. So you will always hear different stories, different opinions when it comes to stuff like this. And I just want those of you that are new coming across this video that was willing to listen to it for up to an hour. My final thoughts on that. And my final thoughts and conclusion is it is all based on you and your personal opinion, and ultimately what you can and cannot afford is going to dictate that as well. So with that being said, I just want to say, can you guys smash those thumbs up? This is the third. We will be doing another live stream after I get done eating. I will be taking a break, going into recess for a little bit, taking a break, spend a little time with the wife before she has to take off. Yeah, great discussion. No, thanks. That's awesome. I'm starting to get interested in saltwater pond setups. That's a good topic, actually. I like that. Saltwater pond setups. Too bad I'm not in a warmer place. But I love that. And I think if I was in a place that could potentially I don't know, maybe some heaters or something. I don't know, but it wouldn't work here too well without some kind of artificial lighting. Wintertime, we're just so much clouds and not enough sun and stuff like that as well. So with that being said, guys and gals, I want to see those thumbs smashing right now. Get those thumbs to smashing. Also, don't forget to leave a comment on next topics. I always say this at the end of my video. Also, don't forget, if you are looking to get your aquarium needs, You can always go check out Saltwater Aquarium. Obviously, a lot of you guys already know they gave us a discount code for life for you guys to be able to receive 5% for life. It wasn't just a 1 month like you hear there and there or everywhere else. It's for life. So all those codes or any code that I might have or something like that will be in the description of my video. So make sure you go check it out. Dosing, calc washer, or we could probably talk about that the next round. If I get 100 likes, thumbs up on this video, if you share it and get me I say 50. I'm not going to do it like that. If I get 50 thumbs up on this video by the time I'm done eating and spending time with the wife to go in this evening, that'd be the next topic. Remember I said that. Who asked me that? Douglas Rodriguez. West Tennessee isn't that warm either. No, it's not. If I get 50 thumbs up, that'd be the next topic. How about we do that? We'll make it fun. Because you know what? Sharing is caring, and supporting the channel that's trying to do a good thing is definitely worth it. So catch you guys on the next one. And with that being said, this is Rico with Rico's Aquarium Talk, and everything in between, signing off. Peace.